can find. Right, we'll be there. Hang on. Oh my God, how many comments already? Sorry to keep you all waiting. Right. Hello, David. Right, let's get through some of these. Markle says, hi Lucy, I've just had to survive the worst 6 days of sub-0 degrees weather in my home state of Texas. I'm glad you didn't have to go through this nightmare too. You're right, I didn't. I think we've had temperatures of about, oh, I don't know, 10 degrees Celsius, I think this week. It's not been too bad. Anyway, Ugo, hello sweetheart, how are you? Hello Sparky, hey gorgeous, how are you doing? Can I be your cowboy for the night? By all means. I always like a cowboy online with us. Dave, how are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. David says she should show them off. Show off. I was just wondering if you could do a video of you popping some big balloons, like 18 or 20-inch balloons, sitting on them or using your fingernails. By all means, you just need to simply get in touch for a custom video. I've actually got some massive balloons. They are literally like that. And the only problem with them is when they're that big, there is so much air inside them that the pressure, when they explode, they really sting my legs. And I mean really sting, not just a little bit, really sting. Hello Gary in the land of Oz. Kansas, United States of America. Well, that's not the land of Oz, is it? Oh, Kansas in America? Oh, well, I suppose, yeah. No. Okay, Kansas, that's where Dorothy starts off. Yes. I'm with you. Hi, Ron. Oh, John just said, I hope you're wearing your denim skirt for it. No, not tonight. I'm not wearing denim tonight. I normally do. And I contemplated it. I literally contemplated it. And I went, no, they always see me in denim. I won't tonight. And I'm not wearing black stockings either. I love your friend's heels she wore on the last video. You made from heels, lover Owen. Yeah, do you know what? The last heels that she wore on the last video were actually my heels. And luckily, somebody, is it Andy that recently bought? Yeah. So my friend Sarah, because she is lacking severely in the stiletto heel department, Andy, who's my tights guy, has recently bought her a pair. So that's nice. So she'll have her own pair. Lucy, my favourite high heel shoes are Louboutins. Everybody's favourite high heel shoes are Louboutins. They're a bit pricey. I have one pair of Louboutins upstairs, hidden away, bagged up because they scratch very easily. However, I will say I am wearing some new shoes tonight, and these came the day after Valentine's Day actually, and these are amazing. Unfortunately, there was no slip in there to say who they were from, so I don't actually know who they're from, but these are a nice pair of Pradas. Yes, and they're very nice and they're very comfy, and I need to do a proper review of these because I've not done it yet, but they're lush. I love them. Hi Salim, hello Owen. I'm fine, thank you. Keith, hope you're okay. I'm just going to quickly whiz through some of these messages because I'm quite clear that I've missed a load of comments. Right, Ghost Rider says hello everyone. Thank you Eric. Hello Keith. Oh, Josh said, are we going to see your Velma costume tonight? No. And do you know why? Well, there's a couple of reasons why. One, I've not tried it on properly yet to get the whole thing. I've kind of tried on each bit properly to sort of like go, does it fit? Yes, it does. Great. But I've not put it on all together. Not put the wig on yet. So I have no idea what that looks like. However, literally right up until the last minute, I've been on a Zoom chat with 3 of my friends who I've not seen for ages. And we've just spent the last 2.5 hours chatting. And I've actually come off of line talking to them to talk to you guys because they're still going. So I did say to them, well, if I finish and they're still going, I will rejoin their call. Yeah, so that's why it was a case of quick change and no Velma tonight. Or a Velma video in the near future. You'll get a Velma video, definitely. Right then. Yeah. Oh, Owen likes the stilettos. Sorry if you can hear crunching, by the way, because my sister's eating crisps. What do you think then, Owen? If you're the high heels person, what do you think of these bad boys? They're nice, aren't they? They're good ones. Thanks, Rick. Yeah, I should have probably gone with black stockings, actually, shouldn't I? like I said, it was just a very quick, what am I wearing tonight? If you, oh, loads of you are asking for the Velma video. I'll get that sorted this week. Hello, Tony James. Nice of you to join. My little buddy, how are we doing? When are you going to invite me to your podcast is what I want to know. I'm going to direct it all at you now. No, I think it is. Anyway, oi oi Savaloy. Hiya, hiya, hiya. Howdy from Austin in Texas. Hello, Julian. Thanks, Jeff. I'm trying to get through things. People still continually ask me to drop the shoes. I've told you before, YouTube don't like it. YouTube do not like it. Okay, hang on. Everyone likes the dangling shoes though. Thank you, Matthew. What tights am I wearing this evening? These are the Legs brand. Have you heard of the Legs brand? So yeah, I've got a few pairs of these. I was bought these by a subscriber a little while ago, and he said to me at the time, you are going to love the Legs brand. They're better than anything else. And I would say probably next to Wolford's, the Legs ones are a good one. They're quite a nice colour as well. Bratman, loads of comments at the live chat has been open since you posted this. Yeah, there has been a lot of comments posted. So I'm going to whiz right, oh my God, there's loads of comments. Right, I'm going to whiz right down to the bottom actually. So if you've commented and I miss it, I apologise. If you want me to say it out loud, you'll have to type it again because otherwise we're going to be here all night with me playing catch up. No, these are, yeah, so Ronald says that he thinks that there are no tights on tonight, but there are. They are skin colour ones. Hello, Ralph. How are we? Okay. So Bob, you ask this question every week. Do my friends ask if I am wearing tights when I'm wearing natural colour tights? Very often they do. My answer from last week has not changed. They do. Do you have some wellies you could model? Do you know what? My wellies are actually covered in mud at the moment. I went for a walk the other day and it was tipping down and it was really, really muddy. And if you're wearing wellies, you have to jump in muddy puddles. It's the done thing. Peppa Pig says you must do it, so you must do it. And so my wellies actually need cleaning. So if there's anybody who wants to volunteer to come and clean my wellies, because it was about 3 or 4 days ago and they are still covered in mud because I've not got around to it yet. Hello in Ohio. Thank you, Sally. Would I ever wear ribbed wool stockings? Yeah, why not? If they were comfy and they were a decent colour, then yeah, why not? Does my sister wear heels? Do you know what? Since we've gone into lockdown, she only ever seems to wear slippers with her pyjamas. So, you know, go figure. So, thank you, John. I'm from PA. PA, hang on. My geography's rubbish. PA, where's PA? Pennsylvania, maybe? Or, I don't know. I'm rubbish. You'll have to let me know, Keith. I'm not quite sure. Have I ever caught anybody staring at my dangling shoes? Yeah. Ken's back. If you like Coldplay, then I guess you like living. No, are we going to... We had a long conversation about Coldplay last week, didn't we? You, Ken, are clearly obsessed with them. Even though you claim to hate them, I think you secretly love them because they are imprinted on your brain quite clearly. Hello, Bratman. It's time for a twirl. You got that one in early, didn't you? Now let's just get through some of these comments. Good day, William. Yeah, thank you, Neil. Right, okay. Sparky says he'll clean my boots if I wear them. Yeah, it's going to be a bit difficult. The logistics aren't quite right, have we? Right, okay, let's have a... Oh my goodness, the comments are flooding through tonight. Right, so this little twirl is for Bratman. If anybody wants a twirl or a change of shoes or anything like that, you have to super chat. Bratman leads the way. So here's tonight's outfit. I've got my... I think a lot of you seem to see this colour as red. It's actually orange, my skirt. So I've got my orange skirt on, my little turtleneck, Tantights, and my new very, very shiny, very, very pointy, very, very high Prada shoes. But they're actually very comfortable, which I'm very pleased about, because I know they wouldn't have been cheap. I know exactly how much they were, so I know they're not cheap. And there's always that fear that you get a really expensive pair of shoes, but then they're really uncomfortable. But they're not. They're great. They're lovely. So there we go. Tonight's outfit. I've got to plug my phone back in because it's not got very good battery on it. Oh, I better not cross my legs that way because you all like to see the dangly shoe, and I can't actually slip them off my feet without help. Right. Where are we? Sweetie, I live in Stephenville, Texas. And if you ever decided to come to the USA and visit Texas, just come to Stephenville, Texas and look me up. Okay, I will. Thanks, Ghost Rider. Thank you, David. Orange stockings with the orange skirt. Well, I've got orange stockings because that's part of my Velma outfit. I've not tried them on yet, though. Oh, so Matthew says, I love your new online store and logo. So if you've not checked out my new online store yet, grab yourself a t-shirt or a hoodie and you can have my brand new logo wore proudly on your chest. Or a face mask. Knock yourself out. Get the whole ensemble. But thank you for that. Yes, I didn't know how many of you would have seen it. So if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. My new little bit of merchandise. Oh, Raj, I don't have my gloves down here. They're upstairs. Paul wants to clean my wellies. By all means, love the twirl. So beautiful. Got in early as the comments are flying. They are, aren't they? It's 174 people online at the moment. I can see you twirling for not asking for a super chat. Well, Joe, Bratman did do a super chat. That's the only reason I got up and did a twirl. Do you colour coordinate your lingerie? No. It's the easy answer. You can't, because there is actually method. I was going to say my madness, but it's not madness. If you're wearing a dark top, you have to wear dark underwear. If you're wearing light bottoms, you have to wear light underwear. So you actually have to coordinate with the exterior outfit, not necessarily with each other. It has to be done. You don't want things showing through. Who's better, Tom and Jerry or Ellen DeGeneres? Tom and Jerry. No competition. Right, okay, so where are we? Hammerfoot says, favourite colour. You're telling me that what I'm wearing is your favourite colour, or you're asking me for my favourite colour? If you're asking me for my favourite colour, it has to be orange or green. What colour ribbed wool stockings would you like me to buy for you? Oh, Josh, let me think. Ribbed stockings. Wool ribbed stocking. Navy blue, please. That would be grab. Why did you start a YouTube channel? Lockdown, something to do. Simple answer. Lockdown and not working, something to do. Can't take off my shoes, John, because YouTube don't like it. Steve likes my foot twiddling. Salim says, slip your shoe off and I'll buy your hoodie. No, because YouTube don't like it. YouTube don't like it, and I have to obey the people that lay down the rules. Just buy a hoodie anyway. You know you want to. Hi, King Nick. Oh, Panos says leather skirt. I do have a leather skirt, actually. It's upstairs. Maybe I'll think about wearing the leather skirt next week. I haven't worn it for a while, actually. Maybe I'll try and do the leather skirt next week. William says, I need a hoodie so bad. Do it, William. And then what I want to happen is, I don't know how quickly the merchandise comes through. I don't know how quickly. And then next week's live chat, if you all go on and buy your hoodies or your t-shirts tonight, I want to know from each and every one of you that's wearing a hoodie or a t-shirt next week. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Lucy, come to Cardiff, Wales. That's where I'm from. The problem is, Owen, we're in lockdown, if you hadn't noticed. I'm not allowed to travel to Wales. It's a bit of a way. You're only supposed to do like an hour, aren't you? Is it an hour round journey or an hour there and an hour back? Hour round journey. It's a little bit far from Surrey, but thanks anyway. Have you just had your hair trimmed, Lucy? No. I've got an appointment booked for next week, but obviously that won't be happening. So the roots are going to start to show very, very soon. Right, there you go. Shoes off and relax. I'm not allowed. Can you zoom in on your heels? Let's turn my foot. Which way have I got to turn my foot? Hang on. That way, is it? No, that way, that way, that way, that way. That makes my feet look a little bit odd though, doesn't it? No. They're great heels though. They're lovely. Very pointy, very shiny. Lucy, do you play video games? Just wondering. Ghost Rider, yes, I do. And do you know what? I need to, I'm being so, even though we're in lockdown, I'm actually a very, very busy person and I love playing video games. And I need to do more because I've got my Foxy Geek Girl channel and I need to get some more gaming on there. At Christmas, I had a VR headset, and the problem is with some of the games I play on there, there's music to them. And of course, for YouTube, but not onto YouTube, then there's copyright issues. So there's not much point in me putting those games on. But today I found the game Falcon's Age, which is quite a nice little game. And if you've ever played the game Slime Ranchers, which is a fun little game for the PlayStation or Xbox, it's made by the same people. So you'll see the similarities if you've ever seen it. But that's a great VR game. And of course, just over a week ago, Little Nightmares 2 came out, which is fantastic. So I must get a video done of that. But yeah, no, I love video games. Where did you learn to dangle like that? Austin, it's just all natural, baby. It just comes naturally. Have you watched Grimm? Yes, every single episode of Grimm. That's an old one now. Thanks, Choc. Hang on then. My favourite colour. David, so do I want to know what your favourite colour is? Or when I'm saying it out loud, you've written my favourite colour. So that could be my favourite colour. That's all very confusing. Tell me what your favourite colour is. I've just said mine is green and orange. Hi, Johnny. How we doing? Right, okay. Bratman. Boris this week, Lucy. Hopefully leads us out of lockdown for the last time. It's getting to be a full year next month. I know, Bratman. But let me tell you this, guys. So if you're in the UK, there are lots of vaccine centres that are having to throw vaccines away at the end of the day because some people aren't turning up for their appointments for one reason or another. So if you get in touch with your local vaccine centre and tell them that a phone call to phone you if they have somebody not show up at the appointment, and they will phone you and you can whiz down and get your vaccine early if you're not lined up to do it. So I've let a local vaccine centre to me know that I'm available should they have anybody not turn up for the appointment. So I'm hoping to get my vaccine done very, very soon. Woohoo! Okay. Keith says he's glad I started the channel. Thank you very much. Hello, Sissy. How are you? T-Mix says, I'm ridiculous. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. You wear your pink stilettos again. I will do that next week because everyone seems to like my pink stilettos. But you know what? My pink stilettos are so old. Even though so many of you like them, they are really, really old shoes. Really old shoes. Right, okay. 9 Matchroom Slayer says, do you keep men in chastity? You keep asking me that. I don't even really know what you mean, to be honest with you. Owen wants me to adopt him. Ken's going back onto our subject about Dwayne Johnson or The Rock. Didn't you like his look in the 80s where he had the whole afro going and the turtleneck jumper and over in America they call it a fanny pack, don't they? The bum bag as we call them over here, and the chain. That was such a look for him. So funny. Do I get pedicures? When we're not in lockdown, I do. They're nice. Hang on then. So, oh, John likes my hair. Thank you. There we go. Hang on. Let's scroll because all the comments are coming in tonight. Hang on. Hammerfoot. No, I don't have an OnlyFans site. I've got Patreon, but not only. I don't have OnlyFans. Ralph wants to marry me. Ralph, you keep asking me to marry you, but you haven't produced a ring or anything yet. Oh, Rav, I don't have my gloves with me. I'm not going to run upstairs to get them. Right then, let's have a look. Lucy, Rick from Columbus, Ohio. Oh, thank you. Rick's appreciating the Black Prada shoes. yeah, whoever bought them for me, if you are online tonight, I really appreciate them. They are lovely shoes. It's just a shame that there was no slip in the box to say who they were from. So I feel kind of bad that I can't actually name you and say thanks to whoever for the shoes, because they are fantastic shoes, but there was no slip in the box. So yeah, sorry about that. Right, let's scroll. I'm scrolling down again. Bratman says, Foxy Geek Girl is awesome. She needs to get back soon. I know. You just like to laugh at me when I'm playing Fortnite because I'm rubbish at it. I know your game. Sparky says, what games do you like? I like platform games. Owen says, I'm on PS4. Add me. No, you'll have to add me. Foxy Geek Girl. I'm on Twitch. I'm on PS4. I'm on Xbox. Foxy Geek Girl, that's me. And I've got my YouTube channel, Foxy Geek Girl, as well. So... right, okay. Lucy, can you do one-on-one clips? I don't tend to do things like that, Johnny, I'm afraid. Does your shoe show toe cleavage? No, they don't, not these. I've got some shoes that do that. I always find that a bit weird, just a little bit of toe cleavage, because it's always by your little toe, isn't it, if you get a bit of toe cleavage. And your skin tends to wrinkle up a little bit there. It's a bit strange. I'm not sure if I like that or not, really. I'm guessing you do? I don't know. Right, okay. Hang on, where are we? I'm trying to scroll. There's so many comments. Oh my God, I'm scrolling all the way down again. So if I miss your comment, I apologise again. Just there's so many comments tonight. More shiny legs. I nearly put my really shiny tights on tonight, actually, and then didn't. Marlon thinks I need a naked house cleaner. I need a house cleaner, definitely. I need that. Oh, Ralph sent me lots of rings. Yeah, pictures of them, emojis of them don't really necessarily do it for me. Rudd Rudolph keeps putting Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. I'm assuming that's where you're from. Oh, Ludovic's now also asked me to marry him. Ralph and Ludovic, it depends who produces the ring quickest. I liked the thigh-high boots, Mark says. Yeah, they're cool, aren't they, actually? Although I wore them last Saturday. Oh, my Alexa's talking to me. Stop. She wants to get in on the chat, obviously. Yeah, the thumbnail for last week's chat was me and my... Alexa, stop. Serious. Seriously. She doesn't shut. She don't know where to shut up, that girl. Gabriel Hubby saying I forgot the slip. Yeah, I don't know that your wife would have been very happy with you buying me a pair of $480 Prada shoes somehow, Gabriel Hubby. But nice try. Oh, my cough is getting cold. Yes, so anyway, I was saying, so last week's thumbnail for the live chat was me in my thigh-high boots. And I think we only had like 60 people join the chat. Might have even been slightly less than that. It was really low numbers last week. So part of me was actually thinking that maybe people don't like the thigh-high boots. I don't know. Thomas likes the high heels. Gabriel Hubby, it was me. I bought you the Prada shoes. Do you know what? You know, anybody could claim to have bought them now. But like I say, Gabriel Hubby, you've spoken to me about your wife before now and not buying things or getting videos because of the fact that she wouldn't like it. So I really don't think you bought these. If you did, thank you, but I don't believe you. Would you have done a music video on MTV in the 80s? Well, back in the 80s, I was not that old. You might not believe that, but I wasn't that old. So I probably wouldn't have done one in the 80s. And the music in the 80s, it was all right. It was the 90s, wasn't it? My sister's just gone, oh, yeah, no, it was all right. The 90s was awful music, wasn't it? She's having a head fit now. Lucy, you may need a PO box to get gifts direct so we can send cards and messages with presents. Amazon don't let you do that. That's why the shoes probably don't have who they're from. No, Bratman, there is a gift there is a gift element there because most of my stuff comes through with a name on it, so I know who it's from. So there should be the option there when you check out. There is an option. It says, "Is this a gift?" And if you put yes, it is a gift, then there's an option to put a little note and a message there. Yeah, Gabriel. How much? Yeah, they were, I said dollars, didn't I? But they were 480 euros rather, not dollars. Okay. One girl got banned for 3 weeks for being a little bit naughty on YouTube, says John. That's the problem. YouTube have got strict rules about what they will show and what they won't show. Because if you remember rightly, going back last year, was it sort of September time? My channel got demonetized. And it was demonetized for 2 months. Not good when you're in lockdown and you're not earning very much money. Anyway, how many high heels do you have? Oh, do you know what? I've received a few recently over the last couple of months. So I need to do a count. Maybe I need to go back and do another video with them all out on my bed because I did that a little while ago. Maybe I need to do that again and get more of them out and see how many I've got because my collection has grown. But a girl can never have too many shoes. One of the girls I was chatting to tonight on my Zoom chat, was my friend Charlie. And of course, she has a channel, Charlie Knows Best. And when we weren't in lockdown, she started her channel at my house and we did a couple of videos together. And she was talking tonight about her shoes that she gets. Because there's a lot of you out there that like buying shoes. And yeah, she's very pleased with the shoes that she gets as well. Because a girl can never have too many shoes. They're great. Bratman likes the boots as well. Bob says, have you heard of Grimm? Bob, I'm assuming you mean the series Grimm, yeah? Where they're all different monsters and all the rest of it. I've seen it. It's very, very good. Wow, that shoe is almost hitting the floor. Yes. I hate those boots. They cover too much of your beautiful legs. That's the thing, Keith. I am thinking, well, it could be two things, of course. Last Saturday night was the night before Valentine's Day. So maybe there was a lot of you getting all romantic with your significant other halves. Or it could have been that the thumbnail was me in my boots. Don't know. Ken says, have you heard of AC/DC's new album? It's great. No, I haven't. Thank you, James Bennett. That's very kind of you. Hang on, let's scroll through. Hang on, oh my goodness, I'm scrolling down again because there's lots of... Right, hang on. Owen now wants to I think Owen wants me to end the call and go straight on my PS4. It won't be happening. Okay, right then, hang on. And T-Mix says, Sarah, question mark. So Sarah I spoke to yesterday. Of course, she did come around and do a socially distanced video. Was that beginning of last week? It seems like a lifetime ago. I think, have I been asked for another, have I got a custom video to do with Sarah? I'm asking my sister. No, I haven't. I think somebody was inquiring about one. She'll come around for a custom video. I mean, she doesn't have her own Instagram and she doesn't have her own channel. So she only comes around and does these if I get a custom video request. So we've had a super chat come through. Let me see. Oh, Bratman has sent me some money as a gift. Thank you, darling. Thank you very much. I need to go online actually and buy myself a t-shirt. So those of you that haven't seen it yet, I can model my t-shirt. So you can all see it. Or a hoodie, I don't know, maybe. Yeah, but yeah, check it out. I've only got a few bits of merchandise. And if you've got any suggestions as other things I can put down as merchandise, let me know, because that'd be cool. I've left it a bit late this year. Maybe next year I'll do a calendar. Who knows? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Any more role-playing videos coming up? I've got a couple of custom videos to do this week, actually. I'm not sure. There's probably a role-playing one in there somewhere because there tends to be a lot of those. What's my plans for tomorrow? Neil wants to know what my plans for tomorrow is. I am having a socially distanced meet-up with a friend in the morning. We're going to go for a walk, probably with my welly boots on. I want to give them a little wash in the morning to get them muddy again. So I'm doing that in the morning. And then I've got my parents coming round for dinner. And dinner will be probably around 4 or 5 o'clock. So that's what I'm doing. Plus, I also need to do another cooking video because I haven't put a cooking video on for God knows how long. And I made yesterday. Did I make them yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Oh my God. Yesterday I made some shortbread and it was, if I do say so myself, really delicious. 16 pieces of shortbread, all gone already. That's not good, is it? Ken says McDonald's is gross. No, they're not gross. McDonald's is lush. Much better than Burger King. McDonald's chips are the best. My sister disagrees. She likes KFC chips. McDonald's chips are the best. McDonald's Big Macs are just, ooh, I love them. KFC sides are better. Burger King. The only thing that Burger King do well is a chicken royale. I don't like their actual burgers. It's too cold to walk in Western Pennsylvania. Stay in, Keith. Stay in front of the fire. Cuddle up nice and warm. Bratman says, Orchard Kitchen and Geek Girl, you are so busy. I know, that's the problem. I can't flip and keep on top of it all. And now I'm creating merchandise. I'll be bringing out an aftershave brand and a perfume brand soon. Oh, my sister's still moaning because she hasn't got her gimbal yet. Somebody please go on my Amazon wish list and buy her a gimbal so she shuts up. When am I doing another hypnosis video? Well, my last one wasn't that popular, actually. The first two I did were quite popular, but the last one I did, it wasn't popular. Somebody just pinged up on my phone, actually, to say that they've just subscribed to the channel. If you are watching and you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. It's really important. I am trying to get the numbers up. I want to hit that 100,000 subscribers. I want my silver play button. I want the silver one. I've got the bronze one. That's old news. Silver play button. Please, please, please subscribe if you haven't done already. Gabriel Hubby says, your sister is mental, thinking KFC chips are the best. He's shaming you for your mental health issues. She's shaking her head now. She doesn't have mental health issues. And mental health is not a laughing matter. I joke about it, but actually, do you know what? It's not a funny thing, is it? But you're right. Burger King chips are, KFC chips are not the best at all. And Paul says Burger King chips are better. No, they're not. They're not. No, definitely not. And Ken says Burger King is gross. Ken, what do you like exactly? I bet you're a roast dinner man, aren't you? No Burger King, no McDonald's. Right, I'm scrolling down to the bottom again. If I miss your comments, I apologise. I love shortbread. You're very brutal and can make shortbread a perfect girl. Thanks, David. So yes, I'm going to do a shortbread making video. And my sister did also mention today, and I hadn't actually thought of it, the shortbread, like I said, I know I'm being modest, but the shortbread was amazing. And then she mentioned millionaire shortbread. So now I'm like, oh, for goodness sake, I'm going to have to put some caramel and chocolate on top of it, aren't I? But, you know, it's a bit sickly sweet, isn't it, millionaire shortbread? But I might only do a thin layer of caramel and a thin layer of chocolate, not to make it too sickly. Right, okay, anyway, so let's scroll to the bottom again because I'm missing a load of the comments. Gabriel Hobbit, oh, something's went wrong. Yes, it did go wrong. The batteries went in the microphone receiver thingy bobby. Why do you like denim skirts? I don't know, I just do, I think they look great. Thank you, Red Rudolph. Sal's going, we've lost audio. Come in, we've lost audio. Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, you should be all right now. We should be all right now with the sound. Let's scroll down. Labour loves the skirt, thank you. Do you think they should make a series 7 of Grimm? Do you know what, Bob? I've not watched it. It's quite an old series, isn't it now? So it's been a while since I watched it. I'm trying to think of how it ended. Can't really think how it ended. Lately, I've been watching. So I've recently watched Firefly Lane. So I've done that one. Oh, of course, it's. Oh, I haven't watched last night's episode of WandaVision. Yeah, so I need to watch that. I might watch that tonight. What time is it now? 11:05. I might watch that one tonight. Why doesn't your sister do a cameo? Yeah, she's not very attractive. I'm allowed to say I'm allowed to say that because she's my sister. But it's true. Anyway, right, where are we? Hang on, let me scroll to the bottom again. Sorry, everybody. Have I got a vacancy for a cleaner? I've always got a vacancy for a cleaner. Thank you, Red Rudolph. That's kind of you. What pair of nylons do I think are the nicest? I like Wolfords. They feel nice. I think they look nice. They're pretty ladder resistant, which is pretty cool. They're good. I like Wolfords. Are you watching Resident Alien? No, I'm not. Resident Alien. Is that Netflix or is that Amazon or which one? Sky? Tell me. Johnny says, I will pay you if you do clip. Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know, Sissy. We'll have to think about that one. Oh, come to Havar. It's because I was talking about it. Was that last week or the week before I was talking about going to Havar? It's supposed to be lovely. I'd love to go to Havar. It's supposed to be really nice. And it's supposed to have pretty decent nightlife as well, isn't it? So I've been led to believe. It'd be nice. Right, okay, where are we? Right, hang on. Line of Duty, top notch. Oh, Line of Duty. Have I seen that one? Line of Duty. Yeah, I've seen Line of Duty. That's good. Like that one. Chris says, stand up. No, Chris, you stand up. I only take orders for super chats. That's the way it is. I can't do it for you now, see, because Bratman already super chatted for me to stand up. So if you say stand up and I do it for you, then, you know, I could be hauled into HR by Bratman for something. I don't know what I'm talking about. Paul says, I bet your sister is beautiful. I bet she isn't. Sorry. She's lovely, really. She's lovely. Will you ever do a balloon pop-in video with Sarah? Well, yes, ever. I don't think she'll ever have her own YouTube channel. Kevin Crooks is Sarah's #1 fan. I don't know who you are, Kevin, actually, because I got messaged by somebody else yesterday or the day before saying that they were Sarah's #1 fan. So, don't know really. I don't think she intends to have a channel. But if people order custom videos from me and they want her in it, then she's happy to be in the videos because I know she's popular. Thanks, David. Oh, what have I done there? Oh, who's playing with the camera? It's my sister. Hang on a minute, I've scrolled up. Markel says, I haven't got Disney Plus yet, but I'm thinking about it. They're doing a deal at the moment, aren't they? Because they're keeping their rates slightly lower. If you subscribe, I think, before the end of February, I don't have shares in Disney, but if you subscribe before the end of February, I think they're doing a 20% reduction, I think, in the subscription fee. It's one of those things, because they're bringing out a new kind of add-on to Disney Plus, because at the moment it is all Disney stuff, obviously. But once you've seen all the Marvel films, once you've seen all the animated stuff, you're kind of like done with it. And then you can think, well, I'll cancel my subscription. But they're bringing out some new stuff at the end of February. So if you're going to sign up, I'd sign up now, slightly cheaper rate. And then, yeah, cancel when you've watched it all. Right then. Resident Alien is on Sky. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that one. Hello, Paladin. John says, more hypnosis. Yeah, it doesn't, I'm not very good at hypnosis, so am I? Because it doesn't work. Because it doesn't make you all, makes a few of you go and buy stuff off my Amazon wish list, but not many of you. Not many of you at all. Hang on then, right. Killing Eve. Oh, see, now loads of people have talked about Killing Eve, and I've not watched that one yet, but I would like to see that one. My Three Stooges is on TV. I've not seen that either. Camera's too far away. What's your favourite role player? I like the strict aunt vids. Yeah, they're all right. The next door neighbour who keeps putting his camera in my house, that's quite funny as well. You could probably tell on that one, on the last one of those that I did, I couldn't stop laughing, even though I was supposed to be serious, but there we are. Right, okay. Charles says, where are my dogs? Well, one of them's down there sleeping. I don't have the other one anymore, unfortunately, which is very, very sad. Right, okay. Dano says, I missed you. Well, where have you been? Yeah, you tell him, Gabriel, honey. I don't know why people actually make comments that aren't very nice or anything like that, because at the end of the day, if you don't like the channel or you don't like the video, jog on, because nobody else wants to see your comments if you're going to be horrible. I certainly don't, so clear off. Really? Just do on. Anyway, do you like the old Max Mad? Do you know what? Mad Max video movies. I've only seen the original one. I have not seen the others. I've only seen the very first Mad Max one. It was good. I don't know why I haven't seen the other. Basic Instinct. That was a good film. Yeah. Hello in Germany. How are you? Keith says I'm his #1. That's really nice. Plot twist. Gabriel, you always think there's a plot. Really, there's no script. These aren't scripted. There's no plot twists or anything like that. It'd be good if there was. Yeah, in a minute I shall remove my wig and go ha-ha in bold or something like that. Now that would be funny. Right, okay, let's have a look. Do I like the old Clint Eastwood westerns? I do. I thought Clint Eastwood was great. However, I also like the newer Clint Eastwood stuff, because what was the film he did? It was entitled It Was a Car, wasn't it? The name of the film was A Car. My sister will know. What was it? The Clint Eastwood film? Torino. Yes, that was excellent. That was an excellent one. Does your sister have high heels? No, she has slippers and flip-flops. Hola Bella. Hello Don. How are we doing? Favourite musical movie? Oh, at the moment, I would have to say it's probably The Greatest Showman. Bit of a cliche maybe, but that is very, very good. But I do like quite a lot of old musicals as well. I like loads of them. I like the theatre as well. So obviously the best place for a musical is actually to go to the theatre. So when the theatre's open, go to the theatre, because theatre shows are just the best. They're amazing. They are amazing. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Right, favourite Disney movie? I like Moana. Oh, Paladin says that Killing Eve is okay, but the last season sucked. Sissy likes wearing wedges. Yeah, I quite like wearing wedges, but to me they're more of a summer shoe. Right, I'm scrolling to the... Oh my God, I've missed loads of comments again. I've scrolled to the bottom again, everybody. Will I take my eyeglasses off? There you are. They're off. I can't actually see anything now. No, I tell a lie. I can't read without my glasses on. I have said that I think you have to have the same prescription for 6 months, is it, before you can get laser eye surgery? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I need to go and have my eyes tested again. I didn't realise I've actually had... It's been 2 years, I think, since I had my eyes tested last. Right, okay. Let's go down. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Slippers and flip-flops are sexy too. Let's have a look. You going to put your slippers on camera for people to see? No, she won't. Do I like Moana because of The Rock? He's a funny character in it. I love his little songs in it. I just think it's a great film. I love it. But I do think The Rock is really funny. He is hilarious. And I like the the Jumanji films that he's been in. And what was he in a couple of years ago? Baywatch with Zac Efron. He is funny. He's a funny guy. I like that. Lucy, they have... Oh, okay. Hang on. Where are we? Hello, hello. Can I smell what The Rock is cooking? Not through the telly, I can't, which is a shame, really. In fact, I don't think he's got a cooking channel, has he? He talks about cooking, but I don't think he ever has done anything cooking. Right. So people are still loving the shoes. Great show. Right, anyway, on that note, it's 11:15. It's getting quite late. So I am going to go now. So thanks for everybody for joining me tonight. Like I said, last week was a really quiet night. And yeah, there's been a lot more people on there today. For those of you that like to make comments that aren't very nice or whatever, then don't bother tuning in again. And I will, in fact, I might even block you later. But there we go, so don't bother. And everybody else, thank you for all the chat. It's always nice to have you join, as always. Did you watch his dark materials? Yes, I did. That was a good one. Could you see my comments from Tom? I was scrolling quite quick. There were so many comments coming through, Tom. So if I missed, Bratman wants to get in a last twirl before we go. Paul says he'd like to buy a t-shirt. Go on then, Paul. Go on to the link. Go on to the link, have a look at the merch. See what you like. Buy a t-shirt, buy a sweatshirt, buy a face mask. Any of the above would be greatly appreciated. So one last twirl for this evening. Excuse me. So thanks again, everybody, for joining. Don't forget, you can go on to my link tree, linktr.ee/smoky places, and you will find a link there to all my other channels, my Amazon wish list, the merchandise, etc, etc, etc. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody, whatever you are doing, which probably won't be much if you're in lockdown like I am, but enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good week, and I shall see you all next week. Cheers.